Oh yeah, we should sim to 162 now.
Yeah, let's see.
And
So
go
we're
look through all that stuff.
let's take a look at the standings to start.
Yeah, the Dumb League East is looking fun.
Yeah, that's looking good. 92 and 70. I mean, 60.
Hey, in 100 games, they could make up some ground in that 26 games back.
I mean, they've won 66 games in 162. So they have to win 34 games in 100.
Right. So if they stay on pace,
100, I think they'll crack 100, but
not much.
It's not pretty. I mean, the intercourse Amish might not. I mean, well, 65. Like these guys are. They might.
It's hard to not. It's hard to be under 100.
They're not going to crack 110. I don't think.
Yeah, probably not unless they have a turnaround. I
mean, that's 44 wins, and I mean, 44 wins in 100.
But that's
games.
but their winning percentage right now is they're on pace to win 41 more games, so it's not crazy for them to win 44.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
If you just project out where they're at now.
Yeah.
Like Gene Autry has the best chance of those worst teams to hit 110.
For sure. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what
that's probably where I'd put them at. I'd probably put Autry at 110 and then the Amish and Gary at like 106 or something.
No Name Blanks are at 500 in the Dumb League West. This league is turning out to be what we thought.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, it's close at least.
It's still close.
The truth and Consequences, Crime and Punishments, only 6 games back.
Yeah.
For the division. They're in it. That division's going to be easier to win than the wild card.
Yeah, for sure. Idiot League West, Bartolos are starting to pull ahead.
But 84. I mean, 4 games. Again, 4 games and 8 games, I feel like is kind of nothing.
Oh, man, this would be brutal for Two-Egg, though, to miss out by just a handful of games. But then, I mean, they're under 500, so this is not even...
There's 100 games left, though.
I know. Anything can happen.
They only
97.
Have to go...
They're about to crack 100. Wow, why wise?
Well, yeah, both them and Zigzag are going to be cracking 100 here
easily within the next week or two. Yeah, Intercourse Amish, worst team in Wackball.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check out. So this in a 162 game MLB season.
With
Encarnacion would have hit 70 homers. Josh Hamilton 70, Trout 60. I mean, that's mainly what I was most interested in is the homers, to be honest.
I don't know. The triples, though, 15.
15 triples.
15, 12, and 11. That's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, Kershaw is having like a Kershaw season in
despite
Wackball.
Everything.
That's what's insane is that this guy is showing up and managing to put up what would be considered a good... really, a good major league season, but it's Wackball, baby.
Yeah, I mean, 244 Ks isn't a whole lot, really.
12 and 12, 402. I mean, yeah, he's getting lit up, but he's still.
I feel like 4.02 is pretty good.
That's right. I guess in a normal,
the 6th place in the ERA is 3.79.
Yeah,
so he might be like 9th or 10th with a 4.02.
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. Yeah, I mean, it's just funny. I just keep forgetting that
Kershaw, you see Kershaw and you go, oh, things are normal. But then it goes 3.8 or 2.8, 3.29, and then fairly quickly from there.
So, yeah,
in real baseball, to be the best pitcher, you have to have an under 2 ERA. Here, you have to have under 3. Everything's just inflated by an ERA, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Or even the FIP, it's like 1 higher than it would be in baseball to be considered elite.
Let's see if there were any interesting trades. C. Wilson, 4th round draft picks are getting traded.
The first draft pick trade in the history of Wackball is a 4th round pick.
From, I mean that's it. Jan Gomes,
the Ding Dongs to the Gene Autrys.
Yeah, we haven't really looked at injuries. Jeff Neiman out 11-10. We were worried.
That was something we were worried about with there being that many injury log.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean that's baseball though. That's a lot. There's going to be a lot.
It's hard to say if this is more or less than normal.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm scrolling that much, It's a lot of pitchers. It's mainly the pitchers.
And that's baseball as well.
Exactly, yeah. There haven't been any... Oh, Sabathia was injured. He was injured on February 13th. I wonder, but he's back. I mean, it's not like he was.
Well, yeah, he got traded and stuff. He's been playing. I mean,
he was only out. Oh, he was only out. He was out for 6 weeks. I wonder if you can trade players while they're injured in this now. So I wonder if they traded him while he was injured and said, look at this, though.
But also, 6 weeks isn't as detrimental in Wackball.
No, because he leaves intercourse and goes on to have a 2.6 ERA.
Yeah. Oh, he's been a big part of why Zigzag's been great.
Doing better, yeah. Wow.
I mean, 1.4 WAR in those innings.
Yeah, I mean, he's their number 2. Yeah. Wow.
I mean, yeah, they're pitching. Yeah, you add CC as the number 2 behind King Felix, and Jeff Samardzija is like a nice, solid third. I mean,
yeah, they're doing okay. Starters ERA first.
Yeah.
Runs against first. I mean, their pitching is amazing.
I mean, their offense is last in home runs in the league, though. But at least they've got the stolen bases and stuff. And they've got Encarnacion, who hits enough for the whole team. So, yeah, now.
I mean, to be fair, this is their ballpark.
Yeah.
It's a little tough.
Encarnacion, he's hit 70 home runs here, Warner.
He just tucks them through.
20 is the minimum where I would say you got some power.
Sure.
You're a hitter who's got some power.
But the fact that...
Because a guy with not much power, but like a little bit of power, could fluke into 15 or 16 home runs in a season.
I mean, yeah.
But if you're hitting 20, you got some power. Insane. But in Wackball, I think 26 is not... I think you can luck into 20-something home runs in Wackball.
Yeah, I mean, look at these homers numbers, though. 26, 54, 55, 70, 14. Like, the lowest on your team is 14. And that's your second baseman and your catcher, which I'm sorry, but the commissioners may need to step in and change what the fuck stadium.
It's so beautiful, though.
We just might need to push it out slightly.
It makes me so happy to see the stadium because it's 100-foot fucking wall that just spans the entire outfield. It's so ridiculous. Like I would just love to be standing there, like right at the base of that. Or at home plate looking at that. Imagine being at home plate and you're looking at this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you literally have to crane your neck and look up. It's 100 feet.
I'm almost
but
wondering,
you just have to tell yourself, it's only 260 feet. So, like, a pop-up might be a home run.
Climax is popping into the top here and there.
100.
Oh, yeah, we're cracking out. Wow, 110?
110, 116. Zigzag took a big lead. Zigzag took a huge the mucus monsters.
What happened to the wides?
No. This is just Wackball.
That's Wackball.
That's what I'm saying. There was 100 games left. Anything could happen.
91. Yeah,
there's still 60 games left. I mean, this lead the mucus monsters have isn't safe from the wides.
No.
Coming back.
80.
The truth and consequences with 8 games out, like
they
could go on a run.
The problem is that they're in dead last in the wild
but they
card,
could win
so
they could still win their division.
The only shot for the DL West is to win the division.
Possible.
Because
both none of them are even close to 500
cards. Yeah. Really. Look at these two tied. These two have been back and forth.
But only one of them is going to make the playoffs.
Oh my God, how brutal.
We have a bad division where only one team's going to make it, and then we have a good division where only one team's going to make it.
Yeah.
And then we have 2.
I mean, they are kind of beating up on the Amish, but the Amish are not the worst team in baseball anymore.
Well, Gene Autry is getting just railed. But like the difference between the Mucus Monsters and Y's record is probably just who's played Gene Autry the most recently.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. I say we just jump again. Like I say we can skip up to August or to October, and then we skip to November and we have a week left of play. Zigzag, ding dong. Ding dong, Wise are dropping into 3rd.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what happened to the Wise?
I don't think we have to adjust their stadium. I think their pitching had some crazy luck thing going on.
Yeah.
Now their pitching is suffering as well.
Because it's not
they dropped to 3rd.
It's not like
they were first in like pitching stuff, and now it's 3rd.
I mean, they were first. I mean,
6th in bullpen ERA.
Yeah, I mean, look at this
in pitching
run. Look at this run that Zigzag.
It's really just the mucus. The mucus monsters have been good. That's more of what it is. It's not necessarily that the Y's suddenly got bad.
Yeah, I mean this is not good.
Well, it's not.
That's good, bad. But yeah, I hear you. These two teams just both got really good. Look at that stretch. for the
Right.
who is that
The
even?
Ding Dongs.
The Ding Dongs.
They just passed the Wise.
Encarnacion has 96 homers. He's about to crack 100. He's gonna do it.
100.
Projected
He has
for
214 RP, or 200. What does it say?
214.
Yeah, 14. Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, Trout still just cruising along though.
Where's the? Oh yeah, 188 walks for Joey Votto. He's almost got 200 walks. I love it.
Oh, pitching leaders. Kershaw, no!
Oh no, Strasburg. That's what I think. Under a 3 ERA is going to be impossible.
I think it's so many seasons. It's so many games. 40 games. It's such a long season.
It's so many, and I think 3 and so many home runs. I think we're going to be like jumping for joy when we see the first sub-3 ERA. It's going to be like 30 seasons into this. You know what I mean? Maybe not quite that much. 10.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, now we got to look. We've been so focused on the craziness with Y and Ding Dong. We didn't even like Master Batters, Grease Pigs, Bat Cave. I mean, these guys have been back and forth, I suppose.
Yeah.
Blanks, Zizix's.
Nimrod's still in 8 games back. Is not great.
I don't think they've. I mean, I think they're going to be around this. They were 8 games back like 3 months ago, you know, like they're.
Yeah. But they're going to win 110 games.
Yeah.
Well, let's sim to November.
Trade deadline. Well, we're getting eliminations. Gary's Truth or Consequences. Okay. Oh, we're getting eliminations.
And 3 in the other league are eliminated as well.
Okay. So first off, trade deadline. That's fun. Let's see what player trades happen. Trade log.
Yeah, trade deadline happens 2 weeks before the season, or like a week and a half before the season ends.
Nimrod.
JJ Hardy.
Nimrod traded JJ Hardy
for
Leonis Martin. They also traded Stolmy.
Yeah, they traded the 156th best prospect and JJ Hardy for the 206th best prospect. I'm not sure.
It's like, oh, where do you?
About that one.
Yeah, I don't know. Gomes.
Anyway,
Freeman trade.
And Eric Hosmer.
Why is just
Johnny Gomes.
Freddie Freeman on the Master Batters. Oh, that I was like, what? He's going to be a big. Interesting. Okay, no name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Traded Wallace, Kelly.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, some of these, if they're not
Darren
really prospects.
Another Nimrod trade. We traded one of our relievers, Darren O'Day.
Just a reliever for a second baseman, I guess.
I don't know what they're doing.
Okay. Joe Blanton. David Freese?
Kyle Farnsworth?
David Freese, that's a big.
Yeah.
And it's not even like a salary thing. It's like
when are all these okay, so these all happened. This is all right at the deadline. Look at these. Those ones, but those ones we were all just looking at up until basically this one.
Yeah. Whoa. Is that the Hamill? Jason Hamill?
Oh.
Truth or Consequences? He was the best. I mean, maybe not anymore. Maybe he fell off, but
yeah.
I mean,
a little rough since the All-Star game, it looks like.
7.5 WAR still.
Season.
Like it's like funny. The game is like, oh, we're bad. We're gonna dump our good players for prospects, even though his salary is $480,000,
and they're gonna have him for a couple more seasons.
I don't know. I mean, they're like, oh,
they did get good prospects.
82, 53. Yeah,
the rankings there, so
it's not nothing. Some interesting trades there. Yeah, I'm happy to see they are trading. I was kind of worried that like none of that would happen. So yeah, who's clinched? I mean, these guys have all clinched a playoff spot.
Right. Yeah. It's just
who's going to win the division and who's going to be in the wild card. And then these guys,
and then one of them is going to make it, and
they're all eliminated. So these 3 and one of these 2, basically.
The Y's are probably going to clinch that second wild card.
Will. All right, finish one day.
Yeah.
And they clinched. So they won, and then these guys probably lost or whatever. And whoever it was. So there you go. This whole division was wild. I mean, boom.
Well, yeah, they ran away with it. Once they traded for CC Sabathia,
All right, back cave clinch. So we got 5 here, we got 6 here. So really, yeah, it's just between these 2 teams to
divisions,
see
and
DL West and DL East to see who makes it.
A 1-game lead and a 2-game lead.
Yeah,
now 2 2-game leads.
4 games, 4. Okay, 2 game, 2 game, 1 game down here, 2 games here. 2 games tied. Oh my god! If we get a game 263. Oh, Sizzix, come on. Wait, who are they playing? I guess.
Yeah, who are they playing? It's a good question. They might be playing each other.
They're playing each other, yeah.
Yeah. Because we don't have interleague.
Well, Bone Gap is playing the Gene Autries, and 2 Egg is playing the Ding Dongs. Like, Bone Gap, this is what are you doing? You're playing the worst.
Come on, Bone Gap.
Okay.
Oh, and they're tied. So they're not going to have a game 263, but this is basically a playoff game, right?
This right here?
Yeah.
And then these guys, yeah.
And they might tie.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god.
Game
History
263.
History is ringing. We played 262 games.
And oh my
and they
god.
Tied.
Both teams are 500. They're both 131 and 131.
Yeah. 2 Egg lost 4 games against the Ys, and the Bartolos were able to just squeak out enough wins against the worst team in the league. This is actually crazy.
Oh my god. This is amazing.
This is better than we could have scripted it.
Bone Gap and 2 Egg. It all comes down to a game 263. Here we go. We're at 2 Egg Arena. Or whatever
they don't
this
have
is called.
the most
O'Reilly
ridiculous
Auto
stadium.
Parts. All right, no hits through the first inning.
No, I think the wall was just for fun. I think it's...
that's a homer. 50 feet, 2-run homer for
that's a home run anyway.
That's to dead center field. Oh, there you go. Shoot one down the gap. Oh no, that's Bone Gap again. I mean, I'm not really rooting for either team, but. Oh, is that one getting over? That's a big one. In game 263, 6-0.
Yeah, I mean, that's
now
probably...
They're brawling! Oh, there's a fight breaking out on the O'Reilly Auto Parts field! Oh,
it's pandemonium!
2 Egg, that did not look like an accident, sirs, out there. Both the batter and the pitcher are ejected. We've got a fight at game 263, folks. It's getting crazy. Oh, boy. Solo home run. Albert Pujols.
Yep. I mean,
this is
great.
They're running away with it. Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I just...
Second hit.
After doing all that work to get to game 163.
And to just fall apart. I mean, they're collapsing here.
Disappointing. Brawling. I mean, this just doesn't seem like 2 Egg. No. This isn't the 2 Egg we've come to know and love.
No.
Over 262 games.
No, this is
different 2 Egg.
This is a 2 Egg that is losing sight of what's important. I mean, they score 1 run. It's 7-1. I think it's too little too late here.
It's better late than never, but...
For 2.1 innings, he only threw 47 pitches.
Wait, why was he starting this game? There's no way that's their best pitch. He's a 28 overall.
I mean, Verlander's gassed. Weaver's like...
They should have started... They didn't start him because he's kind of tired from the regular season.
I mean, yeah, it's game 263, guys.
At this point, I think it's safe to say the single biggest managerial blunder in Wackball history.
I mean,
number 1.
Yeah.
It takes the cake. I can't think of another one. Game 263.
Game 263. I mean, it doesn't matter. Oh, man, they're just piling it on here. Bone Gap is just... I mean, this is rough.
We'll just see how much they run it up each inning.
Let's let them... I'll click them through one at a time to see if they can score 11 runs in 1 inning to top 12 runs to win the game. 2 Egg. Talk about egg on your face.
Yeah, exactly.
Embarrassing.
Frankly,
embarrassing.
Amazed. It's amazing.
Strikeout. There it goes. Oh my god.
What I believe it means is that this manager.
I mean, Freddie Gonzalez.
For 163, it doesn't recognize that as an.
Yeah,
Oof, yeah.
Reputation poor. I mean, he's out.
Inexperienced.
Yeah, the bench coach.
I mean, I think us as commissioner here, just to make sure the game, let's just delete him. He's blackballed from Wackball. Let's just delete him from the game, or force fire him or whatever. I just don't want him to then get hired by someone else. I think he's got to be out.
Contract, yeah. Retire person.
Yeah, there. Retire him. And then maybe 2Egg still has to.
Freddie Gonzalez, you've been retired, sir. That was the worst managing of a game I've ever seen. 263.
I think they just didn't recognize 263 as a playoff game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so didn't have the setting to adjust the rotation accordingly.
Because I want to see playoff coverage. This is what I want to see: the baby winner series, the junior winner series, and the wax series. All right, let's see what our playoffs look like. So, in the baby winner series, the best of 5 series, we've got the Monkey's Eyebrow Master Batters at the Batcave Alfreds. We've got the Climax Greased Pigs at the Zizix Abax. Oh!
Yeah.
These two were fighting. The YYs at the Zigzag Mucus Monsters.
That's a big series. That's probably the series we'll follow the most closely, right?
Probably. The Ding Dong Dong Dingers.
I mean, that's a good.
This is going to be
at
the Bone Gap too. Bartolos.
After Bone Gap's kind of easy win there.
What's crazy? Look at this. Ding Dong won 146 games, and they're playing away against a team that was 1 game over 500 because Bone Gap won the division.
Yep.
I mean, that's the playoffs.
That's Wackball, baby.
That's the playoffs. That's Wackball.
Yeah, I mean, the Ys were in position, looked like for most of the season, to be able to play at home in the playoffs, and now
they barely. Yeah, now they're not going to get any.
Now they've got to play
unless they make it to the World Series. If they make it to the World Series, the Idiot League,
any of those teams,
yeah, then we'll get to see a World Series at what the fuck stadium, WTF Stadium, for the sponsors.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, this whole team, Zizix, boy. Under 500. That's insane that out of all these teams, a team that's under 500 made the playoffs. When that, I mean, half the teams are making it. Back when they only had 8 teams, it was like the top team in each. It was like one, and that was it. They didn't have wild cards. So the fact we have wild cards kind of changes that. But that's okay.
My theory was wrong, though. No team was even close to not winning 100 games.
No, yeah, I thought these teams.
Even Gene Autry.
I was saying these teams wouldn't scratch 110. I'm excited for these playoffs. These are going to be really fun.
Yeah, I mean that series is going to. It's almost too bad that series has to happen right away.
These guys.
Yeah,
I know.
And
Ding Dong though, Ding Dong, they were second in the. This is.
That's true.
We keep thinking the Ys, but they dropped to 3rd in the division. They blew it, man. They really blew it.
I know, but they're still
this was a fun fight.
The Ys have a lot to prove.
Yeah, well, you got to beat the number 1 team. You got to beat the best team in Wackball. Was it really the Zigzag Mucus Monsters that were the best team?
Mm-hmm. Well, they were tied 153 with whoever.
Batcave Alfreds. That makes me pretty happy, man. Just with the Mucus Monsters and the Swamp Monsters, the spiritual successors to the Swamp Monsters.
Right.
That makes me happy. I like to see that. Last thing, we had a tie.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Home run leader. We have a tied record of 108.
Wow. But Encarnacion's gonna. I mean, but Trout is 15 more. Wait, what?
Hamilton has
Encarnacion has almost 250 RBIs. That's crazy. Encarnacion, 248.
I mean, Zigzag, they get on base for him, man, and he cleans up.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Johnny Cueto's on their injury.
They had Johnny Cueto, and they lost him, and they traded for CC Sabathia.
Yeah, and big move. See, whoever's managing the Mucus Monsters.
I don't know.
I have a feeling I know who it is, even though it's probably not who it says. Yeah.
Yeah.
And give him the lifetime contract.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're making sure he's young. He's young. Contract. We'll just check back in. Extension 10 years. 10-year contract with 10 years extension. We won't blow their budget. We'll make sure it's
just leave it out. a nice, respectable salary for the man.
Yeah, only 425,000 a
I
year,
think he
but
can make that work. Feel like we just got a good look at the Mikas monsters, but who even was on the Alfreds again?
Eric
Oh,
Ibar
yeah,
did
that's
right.
right.
Adam Jones, Ryan Ludwig had 87 homers. Like,
Yeah,
there are no slouches, you know.
yeah. And they've got a good defense too. Wow, JJ Putz, 52
They
saves.
lost Adam Wainwright for.
Yeah, that's
they
right. I
lost
felt
this
like they were
many-
missing somebody. Adam Wainwright. That's
pretty
rough.
crazy that they missed. They lost their best pitcher and they still.
Yeah. How much did he even pitch?
34 games, 180 innings.
Okay, so he pitched almost 2/3 of the season. I think those maxed out pitchers were like 300 innings or something.
Yeah.
So they still got a lot of him, but now they won't have him for the playoffs. That's rough.
I know. Wins, loss, saves, pitching war. Felix Hernandez, yeah, I mean. Scherzer with 389.
Scherzer's
389.
gonna be the Cy Young, I think.
I mean,
Or wait,
yeah.
maybe. I mean, what was his? I guess
He was
ERA.
second on WAR.
Second in WAR and 389.
Fifth on-
I mean, he
fifth
almost
on
400
ERA.
strikeouts.
I think Scherzer's gonna. Yeah, dude, the fact that Scherzer fell to 15th.
Yeah.
When like Hernandez was amazing, and you got their best team in base,
and
in
we
Wackball.
easily could have picked. I mean, we picked Kershaw.
Yeah, which
right
I still
before-
don't think was a bad pick, but you know,
No,
he's younger.
20.
Like,
He's younger.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna finish today. There. So now the next time we play, we're ready for the first
Jump
day.
right in.
Bye bye.